Alhaji Aliko Dangote spends billions made from investments in commodities and other investments across Africa on humanitarian activities, family, and essential lifestyles. As of March 2018, he had an estimated net worth of $14.1 billion and the richest man in Africa for the 7th year in a row, according to Forbes magazine. Business Insider Sub-Saharan delves into various ways the richest black man spends his billions. Through the Alhaji Aliko Dangote Foundation, he has helped to combat malnutrition and disease in children. I am going to try my best and give part of that money to charity. I am working hard on it. I think from this year, I personally want to take it very seriously, Dangote said in 2014. In 2018, his vision changed from taking humanitarian work serious to becoming the biggest philanthropist in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. I do not only want to be known as Africa's richest man, but the biggest philanthropist. I will continue to use my resources and my voice to help shape a better Nigeria and Africa as a whole, the businessman said when he flagged off an unconditional microgrants program in Niger State. The businessman spends his money investing in Africa's soil and around the world. He owns the largest refinery in Africa and third largest in the world, producing 800,000 tons of sugar annually. Dangote Group owns salt factories and flour and is a major importer of rice, fish, pasta, cement, and fertilizer. He also spends on investment in real estate, banking, transport, textiles, oil, and gas. His company employs more than 100,000 people and is the largest industrial conglomerate in West Africa.
So really, what we have today, Mo, is that we have almost about 5 major projects. We have the refinery, which is 650,000 barrels per day.
650,000
barrels per day. We have the petrochemical, which is 1.3 million tons of polypropylene, polyethylene. Which will make us second largest exporter of petroleum products in sub-Saharan Africa after Sasol. Then we have 3 million tons of urea and ammonia, which is fertilizer, and also we have the gas pipeline. But the 3 have actually moved very, very fast. And then we have the cement. We are doing about $2 billion worth of expansion in the cement. And then agriculture, we have, rice, 1 million tons, which we are building with integrated power, because we are in the localities where we are going to, process, do parboiling. The rice we eat is different than the rice here in Côte d'Ivoire. We eat parboiled rice, so you have to boil the rice and do, the process. With all this, the most challenging one, which is really very good, is the refinery. It has opened our eyes to see the lack of infrastructure in, Africa.
Dangote has diversified into telecommunication and has started building 14,000 kilometers of fiber cables to supply the whole of Nigeria. The only public political spending made by Kano State-born businessman Alhaji Aliko Dangote was in 1999 during the PDP presidential fundraising dinner held at Abuja for the election of Chief Obasanjo. According to PM News, Dangote made the highest donation of 120 million naira. He has investments in Benin, Tanzania, Cameroon, Ghana, South Africa, Ethiopia, and Zambia. In 2017, he said he's investing $20 billion and $50 billion in the United States and Europe by 2025 in renewable energy and petrochemicals by partnering with companies in the US, Europe, and if possible, Asia and Mexico.
So what we need to do is to make sure that we transform our own goods. And it is very, very important more. Let me give you an example. Today, between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, they actually produce 2/3 of the world's cocoa.
Yeah.
Okay? But the total amount of this export that they have is about $6 billion. Okay, but the chocolate market is 100 billion.
Yes.
So you can see that, they are just working for other people.
Yeah. The problem is how to create African brands.
We need to do that. Even if it's not African brand, they should actually, that's right. They should actually have some of these factories here.
Yeah. But you need to create a brand in order to sell it at Marks and Spencer and markets everywhere.
The brand creation more is not really that difficult. The only thing that you have to be sure of is that your quality is right,
yeah,
and your pricing is right.
Yeah.
Once you have that, nobody looks at where it is manufactured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because most of the shoes you buy in Italy, they are not manufactured in Italy, especially in the US.
Is it US?
Yeah,
I thought
US.
US stopped manufacturing everything. They say China does everything now.
Well,
they
China
still
produces
make shoes in America?
Yeah, they do all that. But right now, your friend is trying to drag all the industries to go to America.
Okay, we'll not talk about that
Trump.
now. Okay.
Apart from businesses and investments across Africa, the richest man also uses money on some luxury items. According to All Africa, Dangote acquired a private jet in 2010, which cost estimated to $45 million and has a $43 million yacht. On March 24, 2018, Dangote held a lavish wedding reception for his beautiful daughter Fatima and her husband Jamal Abubakar. The wedding reception held inside the conference center of the Eco Hotel and Suites. His daughter's wedding was the talk of the town in March and having attendance of one of the world's billionaires, Bill Gates.
I actually feel blessed and very lucky to have been the one she chose to marry. She makes me understand the kind of man I am and the kind of man I want to be.
I met Fatima almost 20 years ago. She's like an older sister to me. She's a very kind, sweet, honest person. I would like to say congratulations to Fatima. Happy married life. I wish you the very best. May Allah grant you peace, happiness, and all your heart desires.
I've known Fatima for most of my life actually, and we've gone through ups and downs, and she's always dealt with every situation with patience and grace. Fatima is extremely humble, she is trustworthy, and extremely funny too. We've shared some really goofy times and some just good jokes. Fatima, I absolutely love you. I'm extremely happy for you, and I wish you the absolute best. May this be the very first day of the happiest days of your life to come, and I wish you nothing but just happiness and success and khair in your marriage. I absolutely love you, Fatima.
What's not to love about its purity, its essence, its love shared, its exclusivity, its peacefulness, its modesty?
Excellencies, distinguished senators who are here, members of the House of Representatives who are here, the parents of the bride and groom, Aliko Dangote and Abubakar, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Aliko, you will notice a lot of captains of industries here, but there are a lot of politicians here, because there was a memo going around. If you want any donation for 2019, you must attend one function. And if you want more than 100 million, you must spend the night. So you see a lot of, all your hotels are full here in Kano, because we are told that minimum condition for donation. But on a serious note, it is because we all show affection, love, and respect. And for the couple, I congratulate you. I wish you successful marriage. And always remember the Almighty God you are married. Patience, marriage is a marathon. It will be tough, it will be good. Inshallah, you will succeed and have a happy life together.
Sum into an excellent representation of what I call my values. You are indeed pure to them. I train you to be bold and respectful. Jamil is indeed a very lucky man. Take care of your husband. Be the woman you have always been. Be bold, strong, and loving. Good luck on this new journey, my baby. The time has come. Be loved, be very happy, and I love you very, very dearly.
Jamil has always been the best brother I've ever had or I will ever have.
He's been someone that's been very, very supportive, just like a brother since day one.
He's a very good person. He's always been there, always willing to help and assist. He's always been one of the best friends you can ever ask for.
Hi Jamil, Tobo and I would like to wish you a very fruitful marriage and all the blessings that marriage brings. Long life and happiness together.
I wish them the best in life.
I wish Jamil and Fatima the great things they wish themselves. Happiness, joy, peace.